you want to flake with that. Hello guys, welcome to Smiles and Cries. So today's film is Hooligan Wars, also known as the Ice Cream Wars. This is a raw, violent descent into loyalty, desperation and the price of survival on the streets. So it's a film called Hooligan Wars, with literally no bleeding wars to be seen anywhere. The title makes zero sense. It should have been called Hooligan Yawn or Hooligan No Plot Just Punches. The story has literally nothing to do with hooliganism, and this is about as low budget as you're going to see. Look, let me be frank with you, the gunfights are terrible, the acting is terrible, the story is so typical and so tedious. Then you got the fight scenes, there was some fighting, but I couldn't tell if any actual punches landed. Then you got the usual people crouching and then running into the open, firing about 4,000 bullets, not hitting anything, and then all getting gunned down anyway. What the hell was all that about? The 2014 film is about an injured soccer player, Nick Nevin, someone who I like, who buys an ice cream truck for income but faces drug gangs using similar vans as fronts. So seeking protection, he joins football hooligans, getting pulled into dealing drugs and violence, and then desperately seeks to escape. Now Andy, as a rising football star, shattered knee sends him spiralling into a life he once ran from. With his dreams crushed, he's recruited by an old friend into the gritty business of gang-controlled ice cream routes, a front for something far darker. The vans serve more than cones. They're rolling battlegrounds for dominance, drugs and debt collection. So the film, the reality is the Hooligan Wars is another one of those, and there are a few, low budget British crime films which are full of testosterone and large geezers bowling around and, well, just some outrageous profanity. This film is all about the actors doing their best hardman routines but coming across as unconvincing and weak. So that's about it. Andy does his knee in, can't play professional football anymore, buys an ice cream van and he gets hounded by Polish gangsters. Trust me, that is about as interesting as it gets, and the plot is as low key and unengaging as that. I mean seriously, if you listen to the blurb it does sound good. In the fractured streets of South London, turf wars aren't just about territory, they're about legacy. Hooligan Wars dives headfirst into the chaos where football fandom and criminal syndicates blur, and the stakes are blood-soaked loyalty. Nah, not here it doesn't, son. Look, it ain't all bad. Peter Barrett works hard as a protagonist's crazy friend, drug dealer and brothel owner, and all around tough guy. He has this kind of menacing look, even though he's not even trying hard, so he's ideal for these kind of hard men football hooligan type films. There's also the odd moment of sadism or violence, but the script does not land. It's like a school play at times, with the cheesy lines, cheesy acting, and overall the performances hardly register. There were just too many predictable scenarios of violence for violence sake and swearing for swearing's sake. The only reason I finished it is because I was hoping that it may pick up at some point, but that was an all too distant pipe dream, and well, it was a fugazi. The Hooligan Wars did not even exist. So Hooligan Wars captures the grim underbelly of post-football desperation. It's not just a turf war, it's a reckoning they say. But for me, the only takeaway is that this was a clumsy mashup of football hooligan cliches and low stakes gang drama. In final verdict, Hooligan Wars stumbles through its plot like a striker with two left boots, with wooden performances, a laughable voiceover and a script that confuses grit with incoherence. It's less a war, more of a whimper. Hooligan Whimpers, now that is a title to savour. This film is a 2 out of 10 film. It sucks. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share and like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'm off to get a cup of tea. See you back in a bit. Cheers.